Okay, guys, let's play some more Hearthstone. Didn't stream last night, but let's keep going. This expansion looks like it's going to be crap until nerfs next week. And let's hope things are brought down a little bit. It's ridiculous, some of the stuff you see. But we did decent with the Token Druid, and we'll probably continue doing that. I don't know about this one. I didn't play on stream. This is a different build than what I streamed last night or the night before. But let's, before the nerfs happen, let's look at the Shaman. We're going to play the Shaman, and why not go evil, right? Oh, did I delete the... Oh, no, here it is. I'm going to play this as the one I'd seen online. This is supposed to be the best version. So who knows what's going to be nerfed. I have a feeling... There's a couple candidates. Where is he? This guy, the Flesh Shaper, might be nerfed. This might be nerfed, and since maybe the final form 6/6, 2 6/6s and two instead of 2 8/8s with rush. That's not going to be touched. This probably won't be touched. This is a candidate being, maybe they'll make it a 4/4 instead, because this is a pretty good card actually, really good. Matter of fact, we'll play some of this and then let me show you a Druid deck, Tempo Druid deck. I remember when I wanted to make a heavy ramp Druid and then a heavy minion based one. This one is more tempo, and what's cool about it is I can't take full credit. I saw Trump actually, I think he played this. And I was going to change it, so but basically there's a few things he was using that I didn't think were going to be made. One, wasn't sure on this card. Also, I wasn't sure on the side quest for Druid, but in his streams, this actually did a lot of good. It pulled out Ziliax, it pulled out the Worm, Evasive Worms, and this card I wasn't sure about either, but actually ends up looking like it's a pretty must-have. What's cool about this deck is obviously it's very heavy minion. A lot of tempo plays. Your opponents have a hard time keeping up with the value you get from this Bigger. And the 2+2 actually makes a huge difference. Also, I like the fact that Trump put in Crystal Merchant, because that was something I was thinking about too, but I'm like, nah. But no, it actually ended up being really good. And the games I've played with this as well has been really well. Then you just keep the solid package for dragons, but yeah, this is really good because it kind of fights for board, has board presence, and I think this is the type of Druid that's probably going to need to be played as a dragon. And of course, you got your top end Ysera for longer games. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I've also learned with the other deck, I'm not giving up on the Ramp Druid yet. I think after the nerfs happen, it'll probably be a lot better. Well, at least better. I don't know about a lot. I think playing Ysera right away is so important. I was holding on to her, and that was pretty bad. Yeah, we'll play some of this later, and I need to not refine it, but change it. I'm thinking about dropping one of the bees for, what's that, goblin, man? I forgot her name. Alright, anyways, I'll show you. I'm just search, where is it? There. I think she would be kind of good. I think as a tempo play too. So we'll see. But this is going to need some refinement, actually. Matter of fact, let's do it right now. This deck card's just too good. So we're going to definitely... Well, let's get rid of that. And we're probably going to have to get rid of that. This is more ramp-based than... You know, Starfall's probably... I kept it for Shaman, but I don't know if it's good for Shaman. I mean, Shaman's a little bit different. I mean, yeah, it can clean a lot, but maybe we could get rid of that for some other minions. Ramp... What about this? You know, Floop is probably... I mean, I know Floop's nice, but... He might need to be... We might need to get rid of him, too. Maybe not. Maybe we do whole idea with him was the copy, but maybe that's a little bit too greedy. He is kind of cool for a ramp druid, but maybe we can... I don't know about the side quest for this deck, though. It might be a good idea, actually. To get stuff. Problem is, you don't want too many of these Battlecry minions being pulled, right? What we could do is... Let's do this. I don't know how bad Faceless is going to be nerfed, but... I kind of like having Faceless in this, because Faceless allows me to contest boards with Rush. The only thing is we don't have... And that's going to start becoming more and more like that other deck, right? We're going to keep Swipe, we're going to keep... I don't know, man. Swipe's pretty good to have. But I think Starfall's supposed to have to go. So this is more of a ramp druid, and we could do... My control tech, or let's see some other dragons. Ooh, it's kind of nice for early game, right? What about Dragon Breeder? So it's a little bit, a little bit different now. I don't know if it's necessarily better, though. The other one's pretty good. But as you can see, what I like about the changes is these two allow me to contest the board. Because the problem with Swipe is you play Swipe, but you don't develop a minion. And in this meta right now, it's very aggressive. You need to get something on board. So I almost say that Swipe's a little bit too slow. What else could we put in there? Maybe this for more early game? But no, we need 1-drops. So as you see, it's starting to kind of get almost like the other one. We could get rid of that and get the 1-drop. Where is it? Acorn Bearer, because it kind of has synergy for the Faceless. Get rid of the 2 swipes for this. But then it almost starts becoming like the other one. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to copy the other deck 100%, but I do want my own personal touches to it. In this game, this one's just too good, but like this is most likely going to be nerfed, guys, so we'll probably... So anyways, let's go, and then we also have this. We'll play this, and then we'll play maybe this. I don't know which one's better. They statistically say is this is better. I mean, the non-quest version. Now, there's only 2 heroes that are above 50% win rate. Shaman and Hunter. The rest are all 48% or lower. So there's definitely some room for improvements. I can't believe Druid's number 8. Druid's usually always pretty consistently decent, but it can't handle this aggressive Shaman meta. Let's look at enjoy it while you can. This one's probably going to be nerfed too, guys. I think it's a little bit too much. Either going to increase the cost to 6 or 7 or put some overload on it, but that's just too good. Another can't. I don't know how much they're gonna nerf. I just hope other classes can. Oh, then we're gonna probably play some Handlock. Problem is I don't have. I could get this and still Alex Strawza, the new one, Dragon Queen, but this looks like an interesting deck. So does. Let me play some Zeus. This has been a fun deck. I don't have the second. Where is it? Worshipper, so I put in an Omega Agent instead because it could potentially go wide. But I really would love to have a second one. I just don't have the dust. Anyways, let's play some Shaman. But just because it's a tier 1 deck doesn't mean I'm going to be good at it. But before we do that, let's just check out this. Think of it, I updated my Quest Druid. Quest Druid is better than Dragon Druid right now in terms of stats. I don't have 2 innervates, but I might add that back. I put Twilight Drakes for Dragon Synergy. The Emerald Explorers are just good no matter what, Dragon or not. Ysera, and I still have my Sonaris in there just for these wide boards you could potentially make. But I might want to drop him for a second Innervate, because Innervate kind of helps make the deck more consistent, right? But anyways, I want to show you, not on the ladder because I'm game speed, but let's show this Tempo Druid real quick. The idea of it's pretty cool. And we could try the ramp one a little bit. So kind of mulligan, you want to keep the buff. You want Acorn. Breath of Dreams, of course. Ooh. And we get the buff. And also, it's an Acorn, so this is good. What's cool about this is, guys, it buffs up Ziliax, it buffs up the Faceless. It's actually not too big. If we get well, Beast isn't too bad. If we get on board, it's just going to be hero powered, but that's fine. But the tokens support I know, increase the cost of your minions, but the value that you get from it, it's hard for people to keep up with it. Let's see if we can win and watch me lose. I actually played off stream and I won a bunch, but you probably going to hero power it, I'm assuming. And we got the coin to help against power. Counterspell, but I don't think too many stuff runs. Oh man, see, look at this, a 5/6. I know it's, well, we could develop. We kind of want to hold on to one of those guys. Reason being is because I don't want to lose one for free. I kind of want to keep one for Faceless, but we'll see. Plus we have the coin. Hopefully we get some good stuff. But look at that, 6/6 with Rush. Ooh, that's even better, even better. Now we got Dragon Synergy. Oh, Breath of Dreams is so good. So what we're going to do is obviously do this. Do this. These. And let's develop this. I mean, if he hero powers it, it's fine. So we got our buffs going. As you can see, it's just going to be, unfortunately, I don't think this got the buff, 2 buffs. It only got 1. But think about it. I mean, the value you get for 1 mana. Plus, I want to add, okay. Well, don't give me too many cards, girl. Or him, or whatever it is.
I cannot hold any more cards.
That kind of really sucks. Alright, so we kind of have to... I think we'll be okay. Well, I was going to coin out the thing, but I don't know if that's a good idea. But 7/6 is, he has to deal with that. Obviously, if Fireball kills it, we could have done something else, but that's 6 damage to face. He uses his whole turn. Oh, look at this, guys. Look at this.
Jewels of the sound.
Do we want to coin out this? I kind of want to just get tempo, guys. I want to get stats on the board. I don't really care about card draw. I don't know if that's a good move, but it is what it is. So threat after threat with this deck, especially well, we're lucky we got the... Wow, so he polymos a 2-drop. Think about it, I'll take that any day of the week, guys. Obviously, I lose a lot of stats, but it really helps because he wastes his turn on that. Well, I still have many more threats in this deck. Unfortunately, what we're going to do is this. So we can keep this as a 3/3 because you can't, guys, you can't, I'm sure you're familiar with this, you can't change it. And then we're going to do this and we'll change this later just in case there's something on the board that we need to do. We didn't get this. This is kind of nice to get in early game. So I'm not sure about running 2 of those.
Someday I'll be just like you.
If he keeps the 1/1 down, it's awesome. I could have handled that turn a little bit differently, but let's, he's going to kill the one. Ooh, maybe not. Alright, so let's do, if it's, ooh, Mirror Entity would be kind of bad. But that's okay, because I can change that into something else. And this is going to die. This stays, so that's very important.
How about a new life?
This is going to die for free, though, right? Well, hold on. Let's think if we could do anything different here. We could do this. I don't want to give it a thing. We could actually kill both. You know one of them's going to be Counterspell, though. But let's test for Counterspell. There it is. Alright, so we are going to do this. We're going to chill. Because we're never going to get a lot of value out of this. And it gives more tokens for the Faceless. And he's going to probably... Well, could have Flame Strike, though. This board's very vulnerable to Flame Strike, obviously. Ooh, that could be... what is it called? That could be Mirror Entity too, though. Ooh, do we have enough mana to test? I mean, no, we don't have 10 mana. So, he probably wouldn't have pinged my face unless he wants me to, oh man, that's just too good. I think we're going to do Ziliax, because if it's Mirror Entity... Is it Mirror Entity, though? I don't want to give him a beefy minion.
Unity, precision, perfection.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it was Mirror Entity. So, unfortunately, he gets,
primitive.
we're going to do this. Hold on.
Primitive.
This be our neck.
So we have a wide board. Obviously, Flame Strike's an issue. Flame Strike will not kill the 6/1, but the 5/6/5, but we will get a lot of token, a few tokens, so that's going to be hopefully good. Mirror Image, I just hate that bullet thing. And then we don't have Starfall in this. Okay, so let's see. One of these 1/1s are going to become a faceless target. We could actually play Ysera and get a lot of stats on board. We need to do is we need to get right. So we could do Ysera. We're gonna do this.
How about a new life? How about a new life? Assimilate or die! Assimilate or die!
Hold on, we're gonna do this.
To you.
It doesn't matter because the 9/8s can't go face, so I want to clear it. Now we have a beefy board. He's gonna be hard for him to. Is he really going pyro to the face? Fucking idiot. And we don't care about that because we got this bet. So as you can see, this deck. Very difficult for opponents to keep up with the tempo you get from this deck. I love it. This is a kind of deck I really enjoy. Now, he cannot target the 9/6. And Flame Strike does not kill it. So he cannot kill anything with Flame Strike except for this, and maybe some shenanigans. But he only has 9 mana, so what is that? Is that
Science overwhelming.
Oh, he can kill that, but he can't kill the board. And he doesn't have... Ooh, yeah. Now look, I tell you guys, this deck is so awesome. And now look at this. Well, it could be Mirror Entity, right? But it's not a taunt, so who cares?
My dream is your nightmare.
Now this deck obviously doesn't have the card draw. But, what is it? Oh. Wow, 5, not bad. But he just doesn't have the stats on board, or the spell power on board too. Man, if he had Melfice, he could have cleared everything right. Well, he still would have taken it. But anyways, guys, this deck's a lot of fun. Ooh, we're almost there. But let's go ahead and play some Shaman. We will definitely come back to that Druid, though. Alright, so let's see, guys, what the Shaman's all about before Nurse. Hey, Pie Dog, what's up? Thanks for coming by. We're going to play some... this deck is so broken right now, like a 65% win rate. It's going to be nerfed next week. The expansion just came out, and already they've announced nerfs, so you know it's pretty bad. Or not bad, I mean pretty OP. So we're going to see how good this deck is. And now obviously I'm new to it, so it means I'm not going to play it well. But at least we could try to learn. We're on a win streak, so hopefully we keep it up. Hunter, I think, is a bad matchup for this deck. So I figure, yeah, it seems OP. Yeah, it is. So already off the bat, we're probably lost. Here, let me check. I think the matchup for this deck, Shamans. Let's see. Because I think Shaman's only bad matchup Shaman really has is the Hunter. Well, actually, no. According to this, it has a pretty decent win rate. All right. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna do, but we're ahead on. He's ahead on board though. Thing is, if he goes wide, we'll probably. Ooh, we could actually silence this. I mean, is it really worth it? What does this do? Oh well, we definitely got to do this. We have no answer for that, so we gotta. That's more threatening than that. That's thinning his deck. It. I don't know. It's a little hastily, but we're really behind. I don't know if that was a good play. I don't want him to get a lot of card draw. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, but we do have some stuff. We might have to. I don't really want to be overloaded though, but we can't. Job done. I could have played that a little bit different order. Actually, that was a mistake. Actually, that was a mistake, guys. I could have played the Murloc first to get this, and that would have been able to develop a wider board. But our flesh shaper is going to get us a lot of. Oh, yeah, we'll kill this, right? Ooh, we could do this to get lucky. Yeah. Oh well. We have the flesh shaper afterwards to kill some of that other garbage. Yeah, we're really falling behind on tempo, guys. This deck does not have any area effects, so it's probably a loss. There goes our win streak. But we do have this to wipe this out, and he's trading, so it's kind of not too bad. But we're taking a lot of damage. Well, we don't take as much, but we're still taking damage. Alright, so he's very interested in containing the board, which makes it much better for us. So what we're going to do is this. Well, that's actually decent. We don't have dragons in. We're going to mutate. And as you can see, so this could be... Ooh, this could be Freezing Trap. Oh, Snake Trap? But it could be Freezing Trap too. Alright, so not the best 8-drop, but I'll take it. It's stats. I like the deck so far, but even it's going to be nerfed. I know you don't play Hearthstone, Pie Dog, so you don't have any idea of probably what they're going to nerf on unless you follow it. But I'm thinking Dragon Pack might be changed a little bit. Faceless is a contender of being nerfed. I don't think... If it is, it'll be a 4-4. I don't think they're going to, because this really helps other decks. I think they're just going to change the Galakrond mechanics for the Shaman. Oh well. Oh, this guy, man, he has every friggin' tool in the book. I haven't done this twice, so I don't get the stats. So we need to get some. We're really falling behind there. This is actually pretty good.
Double the power, double the charge.
This is one thing I wonder if this card's gonna be nerfed. So we're gonna do well before we do anything. We're gonna do this. We're gonna trade.
Very clever.
We can actually get rid of this, but I think getting rid of the beast is better. And then did we? How much did we get it in? Twice. So if we get 4/4 rushes, we could actually pull this. We could do this, so we could get some stats on board. Ooh, interesting. I like. This is a kind of a counter to Highlander decks. Why does he concede? I guess he just wants to give up. Yeah, there's a lot of people who hate this deck right now. I don't blame them. Actually, the core of the deck's pretty cool, but it is a bit overpowered. And I do wonder what changes they're gonna do. I kind of hope they don't change Faceless Corruptor in a way, because it's good for other decks. It's not what makes Shaman so OP, but the card might be a little bit too powerful. Maybe make it a 4/4 so it's not such a big hit. This is gonna be the mirror. Ooh, that's actually kind of nice for early invokes. Not that bad. We have a 1-drop. We have coins, so we'll see. I don't know, guys. We might play this. And then the Tempo Druid, and then we refine our ramp deck. But I do think now that if the meta slows down, the older, slower ramp deck might be okay. But for now, we're going to see how it goes. So we'll keep that.
From nothing, power.
I mean, we could put it out there and coin this out to protect it, but that's kind of a sloppy play. Do I really care about this? I kind of want to get something out there, though. No, we're going to chill. Because to next turn, we could use the Novice Engineer and contest the board a little bit with the Goblin. Alright, so, ooh, we don't have quite enough for that.
I hope you like my invention. Double time and double pay. Oh, if you're sure.
I don't know if he has any bounce back, but I kind of want to get rid of that just in case. So this is going to be the mirrors. It's going to be very interesting. It's whoever gets better. Okay, he's going all Locky route. He's going to have a lot of spells, though.
I'm gonna win big.
This guy kind of running an outdated list. He's going to get his thing out. So we could actually coin this out and mutate it. That might be a good move. We could have actually done the other one, too, but let's do this. Well, he gets heals, but that's not really relevant right now, so that's kind of good. Getting at 8/8 on turn 4, though, it's just too OP. Yeah, so I think the Flesh Shaper is going to be nerfed, guys. It's just too good. Well, he hexes it, so... Yeah, he should have actually gotten rid of the stupid thing. So we're going to do this. it's done. We're ahead on with Gala, so that's actually good. But we need to start drawing cards. We got a better board, but we don't run Hex in this. This guy's using a weird deck. Oh, well, it's not the weird deck. It's just different. Maybe it's his own build. We do have to be mindful of mind control. Oh, he's using a old school Shadow Rock. It's not it is not the Galakrond deck at all. So we should be able to outvalue him, right?
I will act as your scale.
We'll bump into there and deal with it next turn, but let's get that a little bit extra damage. Now, I haven't played against Mind Control Tech, but he has 3 targets he could potentially get. And watch him get the 4-5. I mean, yeah, 4-5. But this is going to be pretty GG.
Act as your scale.
Oh, no, he isn't. Okay. Okay. That's why you should have killed that, man. Come on.
How about a new eye? How about a new eye?
His will be done.
Well, we're going to do that, but for my... We could actually do this. We have board, we have our Galadin plus a lot of burst potentially coming up. But Mind Control Tech is a thing. Luckily, anything in there won't really be that devastating except for the 4-5 taunt. But I could deal with that easily. He's going to run out of resources to deal with those 8-8s. The thing is, the 8-8s are gonna... Let's do this. I know I lose it, but I don't really want to put both 8-8s into...
The oceans turn and the heavens cry. None can withstand the tempest.
His will be done.
You know, does he have a board clear? Do I really care about that? Let's just do it. I don't know if I necessarily care. If he has Havoc, the Witch's area effect, there's something I could do. He could have Mind Control Tech right now, though. But if he does, he's going to get rid of the 4-6. Because he's dead on board.
From nothing, power.
You could get a Hex, but it's not really enough. I'm definitely not playing this deck very effectively, but I could see Oh, he has it in hand. Actually. He's being greedy. He could have maybe. He was real behind on it. Oh wow! So you can actually kill him. But not enough. Wait, yes, yeah. Wow. So he's able to clear that board. All right. So we're obviously doing this.
jaws that bite, my claws that catch. My jaws that bite, can withstand my tempest.
Yeah, as you guys can see, well, this deck's going to lose a lot of power come April when this guy rotates out of standard. But this guy, though, is just... Whew, he makes this deck so much more powerful. Look at that. 9 mana. Look at the stats I got on board, including the 2-1 I got. Yeah, that's not enough, dude. Not enough.
You win this.
Look at that. That is just insane. Like I said, once Shadow Rock rotates, though, it's gonna be way, way different. Oh, do we have enough for it? Spite. We need a lot more cards. We need at least 2 more legendaries. Eventually, I might get Sylvanas, but not now. We could actually wait for. Oh, screw the reader. Yeah, because I really want to play the... I'm going to probably play the Warlock next, guys. Or is it 6 mana that he is? No, he's 8. I want to craft this bad boy for the Control Warlock. Problem is, I also want the new Dragon Druid.
Long enough. It's your turn now.
What a pretty cool card. But we're low on dust. Maybe we'll play a lot more Hearthstone to grind some stuff. But anyways, let's continue. Oh man, I really want to play this tempo deck or the Trent. I want to really get my Druid to next level golden, but play at least another one. A couple more. We'll probably stream a little while. But I want to, after this I want to take a break and then stream Feria. I haven't done Feria for a long time. You know, they need to add sideboards to this game, guys. Like, they have magic. Because it is so limiting. Because, I mean, like, this deck... I mean, let's say I want to do my take. I'll probably get rid of the Earth Shock, maybe. Maybe drop a Mind Control tech. But there's really not much I could do in sense of... We need early game, right? But I do like card draw. I don't mind against Rogue. Is Rogue aggressive right now? It's a lot of card draw, though. And Rogue can deal with that so easily. So yeah, they need to do sideboards so every user, or not every user, every player can kind of do their own custom build. And the problem is Hearthstone doesn't allow you to do that. It's still. With the Raptor, at least I did my own build. Problem is the meta's just too aggressive for it right now. So once it gets nerfed and stuff slows down, we might get a little bit better experience, but we'll see. You're gonna bounce it. I honestly don't think. Do I really care? I could evoke in hero power though to get Galadon. It'll get me a 2. Wait, he'll kill it really easy. Let's just do this. Ooh, that's so awesome.
I hope you like my invention.
All right, I don't know what the matchup is against Rogue against.
On wings of evil.
I should just look this up instead of guessing. Let's see. What is Rogue like against Shaman? Oh, it's a good matchup. We're just behind. Always typical of... Am I ever going to get value out of this? I kind of might when I do it for tempo. Or let's do this. See what we get. Ooh, doesn't kill anything. We could do hero power and play it. And kill this at least. Or we could invoke to kill this in case he bounces it. Do I really want to use it? I don't know. He might have, he's gonna have Edwin though, guys. I kind of just want to get stats on board. Now he could go wide. Let's do this. Let's just do this. Alright, cool. I just want to go because rogues tend to go wide sometimes, and they have Edwins. Edwin, I don't know how I'm going to deal with that. Oh, he's got a... Okay. Alright, now we get to kill the 2/2. Oh no, we can't. We use our... So we have this, so we can do this. Don't be greedy. Oh wow, it's probably the worst. But at least it gets a heal. So, like I said, don't be too greedy with your mutates.
Give me a quest.
And we're not gonna have an answer for that. Why are we not? It keeps us at 4/4, but we don't have any. We don't have any way of dealing with that though. So we're gonna have to do this. Oh, actually, we could do this high roll and try to see if we get lucky.
Engaging TC 130 into
Oh, we don't get lucky. So let's freeze this. Because we need to kill this, guys. There's no way we can leave this up on board because it's just like Edwin. I know it's not the most effective, but we get rid of a threat. Now we got tokens on board. If he leaves it alone, we could have something for Faceless. We have some card draw. He's probably going to get rid of the 3/3. He'll definitely get rid of the 1/1.
How about
Alright, there he goes.
How about a new life?
Now he's ahead. Yeah, guys. We're just too far behind. Unfortunately, we don't have... We invoke twice, which we have. The 0/2 could potentially be a Faceless target, so that's good. So we're really hard time keeping up with this tempo, so... Hey, you can't win them all.
Double time and double pay.
The Brotherhood shall come.
Yeah, that's a problem, is that Edwin. We need Earthshock. You're gonna trade that? No, it doesn't. So that's good. We can get rid of that. Shield. We don't have anything for that, but we need to put this down. That's not good enough.
How about a new life?
We're gonna take a lot of damage, guys.
Assimilate!
But at least we get some of it off. We can hero power, but let's do this. Oh, that's so good. Unfortunately, we're going to take 8 damage. But if we could thin our deck a little bit, maybe get Earthshock. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys.
I will act as your scapegoat, Dragon.
How do you get that? Alright, so we're taking a lot of damage, but what can we do? We're probably not going to be able to win unless we get Earthshock. If we could get Earthshock, we have a chance. But that 4-10 is going to be difficult to deal with, too. Oh no, we can deal with it with a 5/3. Oh, he does that. That's pretty good. We have another mind control tech. We could get real lucky.
Double the power, double the storm.
The problem is we have no way of dealing with this. We do have that, but we're going to take a shit ton of damage. But what we're going to do is we need card draw. We could wait, but he's just going to trade. So he's going to go in with all our thing, but there's not much we can do. Does he have lethal? He probably does. Yeah, we weren't able to answer Edwin, guys, so that won him the game.
I will act as your skin.
And that's really bad too, because there's no incentive for him. Well, he might trade a little bit, but he's not going to trade a lot.
Double time and double pay.
Yeah, he's just setting up lethal. I mean, 1 damage is going to be so easy for him to do. There's no way I could come back from this. We just weren't able to keep up, guys. Edwin won him the game, and then he just out-templed us. Which kind of sucks, because... Oh, we don't have enough. Yeah, well, no matter what, we're dead on board. Because we have to get a Tommy. Yeah, the taunt's cool. But it's just not enough.
Sky's fury.
So close, though, but... I mean, I'm assuming he has 1 point of damage, but... He has that card draw card, so...
How about a new How about a new
Alright, cool. Close, but no cigar. We just couldn't keep up. That's why I hope Faceless doesn't get destroyed, because Faceless is good for other decks, not just... Oh shit, I shouldn't have creed up. I didn't let the dog out. Yeah, we just couldn't keep up. That Edwin was just too much for me. All that 8 damage I took. All that, what, 16 damage?
Versus Thrall.
And we didn't get very lucky. And I mean, I'll watch the video. I'm pretty sure I didn't do a good job with... Could have played stuff. A little distracted, though. Hold on. But I like the deck. It's cool. I just hope it doesn't get destroyed, guys. Blizzard has a notorious history of nerfing cards in the ground. Or doing always lazy nerfs. They never change anything. They just either increase the cost, and that's it. And stats nerfs, but that's all. So I kind of hope that they do something a little bit different this time. Because I really don't want this deck to be dead. I want all archetypes to be good, but we'll see.
Overcharged and ready to fight.
Alright, so he might not be a regular shaman, which is actually very cool. We're just going to get stats on board. Ooh, Earthshock might be... Ooh, but none of these are good. I guess, well, actually, transform all minions into random Murlocs might be pretty decent, but I'm not a control deck, so I think that's probably the best. We're going there. He'll trade, and then I can trade with him 1-1, hopefully. I don't know, this is Overload Shaman, so it's going to be very interesting. Teddy.
I wonder. There is little time.
My opponent's deep in thought. I don't want my opponent getting a lot of card draws, so we're going to have to probably Oh, I guess we could allow him. No, right? I hate it, but I need card draw as well. We're gonna compete. We need to get card answers first. Okay, that's decent. Unfortunately, he gets card draw. We could probably Earth Shock it next turn. Oh, so he's... Yeah, kisses. I'm glad I traded because otherwise... he would have... We're gonna have to silence that because he's gonna get too much value. Is there any way? Because if we Galadon anything like this, that could bring a 2/2 here. It's not going to be enough to kill it though, because he has that. Kind of want to keep this. It doesn't kill it, but guys, but I need to stop his I need to stop his card draw. Oh, that's a perfectly good. Plus mutate in hand. I need to start his card draw and at least get one more turn of us getting some value. And it's an extra spell. It's not like the Earthshock that's in the deck. So now that's just a useless token on his board. You could mutate it though. You probably would. Well. We could do shield next turn and trade. Get another card draw potentially. Oh, okay. Okay. We don't have an answer for that. What do we do? We do.
How about a new life? How about a new life?
Buttons are so squishy. Bend to my will!
Assimilate or die! Assimilate or die!
We're going to kill that because I don't want it to mutate. And we're going to mutate this. And we're way ahead on board. Oh, that's pretty GG. Assuming he doesn't... Plus we get more value. Assuming he doesn't have Hex. Most of the Galakrond decks don't run it. But we saw earlier when we first started stream, one shaman did. So, you know, each person could build it differently. We got a lot of value out of our mana tide totem. He got 2 turns, which nothing I can do about, but fellow mind control tech's an issue. Oh well, okay, so he gets rid of 2. So he stops my card draw, but he doesn't get we're gonna obviously alright, Galadon here. Alright, so what do we gotta do here? We could do this in hero power. I kind of want to do this, guys. We're kind of ahead. I don't want to give him a lot of great targets for mind control tech. That way he has a chance of getting a 2/2 and a 1/1. This is what I hate about mutate. It's just this garbage where you could potentially get a card that just wins you the... And well played, my opponent. That's the thing I hate about Hearthstone. And obviously, I'm on the other end of it, where I'm receiving the benefits of RNG. I hate RNG because it just shows you that you could win games by the luck of the draw. It's just not good. I want a competitive game where you win by skill and your thoughts and your plays rather than just some random bullshit crap. For 3-1 though, let's open these 2 decks. We need a lot of cards still. Just dust. Come on, legendary. I haven't gotten a legendary for a long time. But it is dust. Love the art for this one. It's pretty cool. We're 2-1. Oh, against Shaman tonight. That's a bug. I think they'll probably fix it. Man. But yeah, when we get the dust, I really want to play the handlock. I've seen some other streamers playing handlock, and it looks like such a great deck. My type of deck, control deck. And this one's pretty cool. I mean, it has Malagos for Soulfire synergy. We haven't seen Malagos Warlock for a long time. But yeah, this is cool. I just don't have this guy. This guy looks pretty good. Opponent has a hard time removing it. Every tap you get a 6/6. So spend 2 mana, draw a card, and summon a 6/6. Oh, obviously it's going to be removed, but so yeah, I underestimated this worm here, guys. I didn't really think it would. I mean, I thought, okay, Divine Shield Rush is perfect, 5/3, but I didn't anticipate the meta being the way it is, so that's just so awesome to fight for board. This Ramp Druid having this as well is actually pretty good. As you can see, this is a little bit different from the Tempo one. The Tempo up values with the buffs. This one's more of a Ramp Druid, but it kind of leans towards a lot of Tempo. The only thing is, I don't know about Swipe, guys. I know I like Swipe, but I don't think Swipe's going to cut it anymore because you need to develop something every turn. So this actually ended up starting to, if you look at it, it's becoming very close to this. Not quite 100%, but close. Maybe we'll do the... Maybe we'll get rid of Swipe and do the side quests. This deck doesn't... Has more battle cries though, but to get free minions is awesome. Get rid of that for early game. Well, if we're going to put... You know what? We might want to redo this. Because if this is going to lean towards that other one, it's really pointless, right? Because this one doesn't have a lot of... The whole thing about... Well, I could just start turning it into my own build. Get rid of Swipe for 2 Acorn Bearers, so I could give Flubber for this. We'll think about it. I have to play it though, but I don't know. I mean, maybe the Tempo one's better. But I kind of want to put my own build on it. But this is so potentially good too. I kind of like the... And I was thinking about that when I was building the Druid too. I wanted to put this in here for... See, this thing is as Nourish. I could put the Crystal Merchant. But yeah, we'll mess around with the Ramp Druid. And I think it's a token build. I got an updated one. Token Druid's okay. It's not bad. Yeah, but this is so OP right now, and it's a good deck. It doesn't really... I don't feel it gets really, really broken until this. This, and then this. These, when this rotates, this deck will be a lot less powerful. So it's almost like... I hope they don't nerf it too hard, guys, believe it or not. Because when this rotates, this is just going to be a much weaker deck. Not weaker, but it'll be less powerful. But this, I think, is a candidate for nerfs. I hope they don't mess it too much because it really helps other decks. It's not like it's I think the 6th played card right now, so it's not top 5, but it's definitely up there. But this guy's going to need to be nerfed. He's just too powerful. With Mutate, yeah. See, this is a card. If they don't print cards like this, it wouldn't be a problem, right? But... Alright guys, let's play at least one more, and then we'll probably call it for tonight for Hearthstone. And I want to, later today, I'm going to play some, take a little bit of a break and play some Fairy. I might stream Fairy on this channel, but probably not. I'll do Twitch. I have, all the Fairy folks are there, so, I don't know. Oh, this could be Zoo, or this could be Handlock. Either one's going to be tough. If it's Zoo, I kind of want to keep this, to keep some damage off board. Kind of want to keep this because this could be a better tempo play. You really want your early game though, especially against That's good because I could freeze a minion and then get a 2-1 on board. And not the greatest, but Earth Shock's definitely not something you want in your hand. Well, it could be. Oh, he's due. No, I don't care about a damage. That's nothing.
The fires of vengeance burn bright.
Well, we could kill that though, or he's due. All right. Let's see, because we could get the damage if we don't.
For master we take.
Oh, really? We could actually freeze that to keep. Is he going to trade? Because it would be kind of nice to get an extra minion on board. We're going to bump into it so we can hopefully deal with it. Because he could have Mortal Coil and he could get rid of it easily. So at least we get some value from it. Oh, 3 points of damage. I'll take it.
I'll get right on.
Let's see if we could try to high roll and get a spell totem. Yeah, but we're really behind, guys. We're really, really behind. I think... Ooh, that's pretty decent.
I hope you like my invention.
Oh, man. It's so close to being able to do that. We don't have a mutate in hand, though, but if we have to use it to... Oh, he's a zoo, alright. Yeah. It does have no rush, though. Oh, but we do got this. We killed the 3-2. Oh, mutate, just what the doctor ordered. So, we could actually mind control tech. But is that worth it, though? Because we're not going to get lucky.
Mortals are so squishy. Bend to my will!
We could actually kill one of these, too. We're never going to get value out of silence, guys. Well, first let's mutate, just in case we get a rush. Oh. No, we'll check. 4-8 stats is really good, plus taunt. Oh, it's the synergy! That's never gonna happen, though.
How about a new eye? How about a new eye?
Maybe I should have, But, that's okay. Alright, so we could do this. Do I really care about that? No, let's just get stats off the board. 2 damage is what can I do? And what's my... he's at 4/4s now, so it's not too bad. Yeah, he's going to go wide, though, guys. It's going to be very, very tough for me to... That's where we lose. Ooh, if he goes one more, we could potentially... Oh, his shield's good.
I will act as your scapegoat.
Because this does allow me to kill that. Unfortunately, I'm going to take a lot of damage. Yeah, we're not going to win this, guys. No, we just can't keep up with the tempo. And unfortunately, he's playing around mind control tech pretty well. Oh, maybe not. We could silence, actually. So we'll silence that, and then we'll do a mind control tech. Yeah, but we have a high chance of getting garbage, though. That, at least, will take out... No, I prefer this, guys. Because, at least, I take out... Someday. I could have done into that, though, but that's fine. I'm kind of being greedy. I want to get the 5/4 mind control tech. But that was actually a bad play. Should have gotten rid of the 5/4.
On wings of evil.
Mistakes are made, but he's going wide, so let's see if we could get a little lucky. Yeah, I shouldn't have a battle cry. Yeah, that was a mistake. I'm taking a lot more extra damage. Alright, so let's do this. Whoops.
Engaging TC-130 until
Well, that's actually good.
Double the power, double
And then we're going to do both into there. So this. So we took an extra bit of damage, but in the long run we have board. So you could have lethal though with that nasty tricks of their
Yes, I will
of their This is taking up a token spot on my board, which sucks. Yeah, I just couldn't keep up. Plus, I made that mistake of going greedy play, but oh well. See, you can't make mistakes against Zoo. I think is Zoo a bad matchup for this deck? I don't know. Yeah, I should have taken that 5/4 out. That would have saved 5 bits of damage. I still probably wouldn't have been able to come back from it, but at least I would have had an extra turn or two. So. Greedy plays. Yeah, that was a big mistake. Yeah, that was a big mistake. I shouldn't have taken that extra bit of damage. Always kill the big threats. I don't know what I was thinking. Warlock's actually a good matchup. Well, if he's Zoo, I want to have that. Alright, perfect opener. Alright, we're 60% win rate. But, yeah, guys, I played that last game very sloppy. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have took out the 5/4. I was being greedy. I wanted to use the mind control tech and have a high chance of killing it. But, unfortunately, it didn't quite work out. Our hand's not that great. He's not going to go wide anytime soon, but we have the novice. They always have perfect hands. Yeah, that was a mistake, huh? Well, we're gonna play this because we need cards. He's gonna trade. He probably has something to deal with it, but that's fine. Yeah, that was a mistake. Now I don't feel so bad now, guys. I really should hit into that, dude. You don't want to give me resources. Yeah, that's why I kept full. We don't have. He's so good about the mind control. We don't have any. If he's smart, he's gonna trade into it. Now we're doing much better this game, kinda, because my opponent's being pretty sloppy. But really, okay, that's good. That's kind of good. I'll take it. We got 2.
You lack stuff. Luckily,
Yeah, keep doing it. Unfortunately. Look at how they flood the board, though, guys.
Engaging TC-130 mental dislocator.
Extraordinary.
Do I really? We really can't be greedy here. Well, hold on. What does this do? Oh yeah, we gotta definitely kill that. We could actually do this. He's gonna trade into that, so let's kill the bigger threat. Actually, that's a mistake, dude. Again, I'm very sloppy here. I could have froze one of the 1/1s, but one 1/1's going to go there. Another one's going to go in there. So he would have had one to. But it's not that big of a deal. But no, it's all sloppy plays like that, and I apologize, guys. You got to be focused. I mean, this is obviously rank 17. That's why I'm not. I am rank 17. But that's bad because I don't have any way of dealing with that. Alright, we could do this though.
How about a new How about a new
Obviously, he's going to trade into it, but there's not much I could do. Next turn, hopefully, we get some good value going. He's going to win because he just floods the board, guys. I can't keep up with all the stuff. Plus, me making mistakes too is not a good idea. Dragon Pack, we need that. We need a lot of stuff. Oh, he doesn't trade? Wow. Okay.
How about a new
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is just too far. Too far behind, guys. Too far behind. There's nothing I could do. This is supposed to be a good matchup.
double the power, double the storm.
Mortals are so
Here's my invention.
Oh, that's so good. These are going there. We're learning from a mistake. Does he have any demon synergy? Extremely unlikely. I'll take it. It's stats. This is amazing how you could just flood the board and both sides and just start battling it.
We are friends now.
Okay. Dragon Lackey, okay. That's good and bad. It gives him resources, which is bad. We're really not in the position to start going face, but 8 to face is kind of good. Unfortunately, he's going to get a shit ton of health back. But this is kind of matchups I love. Fighting for board and just trying to contain the board and your opponents. It's just awesome. You really should start trading, dude. You're so greedy. Oh, I see what you did. You really should, yeah, there you go, trade, idiot.
I will act as your scapegoat.
Sky's fury!
We have to trade. I know as attractive as it is to get 8 to face, we have to trade. Because if I have board, I have a chance.
The fires of vengeance burn bright.
What is he doing?
How about a new life?
But how do I, let's see. Well, that's going there every day a week. Now I have board, and it's going to be difficult for him to deal with this. We have faceless, so I think we start retaking this game. I love this deck. I just hope they don't nerf it. The Tempo Dragon, this is awesome. I don't care about that.
Strap in! It's gonna be a blast!
We're going to silence one of those. Actually, I do care about that. And look at this, just in one turn he goes. It's amazing how this game is. Alright, so what we need to do is this.
How about a new life? Assimilate!
I will act as your scapegoat.
Well, I don't think you should have given up, but he did, and I'll take the win. I was gonna trade into the knife juggler right off, but it's a cool deck. I like it. Oh man, we could grind this too, but I want to get this first, then the shaman. So I do hope they adjust it. I don't think they'll nerf it into the ground, but who knows? I think Dragon Pack's probably going to get at least a mana cost, maybe up to 7. Who knows? But let's see what Blizzard does. At least they're reacting faster. But Flesh Shaper, I believe the hammer is going to be very unkind. They might increase it to 9 or 10. I don't know about 10, but yeah, who knows what they're going to do, guys? Who knows? And we need 2 more legendary cards really to play decks, but maybe we'll just grind dust. Kind of want to get this though, actually. It's a very good deal for only $5. Maybe we'll do a little small unpacking. Alright, so let's take a break. I need to tend to the animals, and then I'm going to do some Faria later, or maybe we'll play some more Hearthstone. I don't know. Kind of would love to test out the other decks, but yeah, it's kind of cool. But as you can see, though, against those zoo opponents, that's when stuff like Swipe comes in really big. But you can just see how it's all about board right now. That's why you need all these tools to help combat it. Maybe Token Druid, we could do mind control text. Okay, it's not that great. The problem with it is you don't ever get, you sometimes get, I mean, I got lucky that one time I used it, but other than that, I don't know, guys. We will see what happens. We will be back. I'm going to probably play some Fairy in a bit, but even though I'm kind of, believe it or not, want to continue with Hearthstone. But, we got to get some spice variety on the channel anyways. And then next month, early 2020, Legends of Runeterra, it's coming into closed beta, or I think closed beta, and that's going to be ongoing. So we'll have a lot more Runeterra content. I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, card games are what the channel's about, and we'll continue pumping a bunch out, but we need to focus on a couple. All right, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.